Hello, everybody. Today it will be a special lecture series for all of us. Today it will be a 10th lecture series, so it will be a special one. And I've also mentioned in my Facebook as well as in YouTube and in my LinkedIn profile that this lecture series will be dedicated to our legal profession, the members of the legal fraternity. And our lecture series will be on the focus will be on the career options or the law as a career, the career options for the law graduates and the postgraduates. So we have to understand that why I have taken up this subject or the area for the discussion for the deliberation of this session as a law as a career. Actually, the very important thing is to understand that the legal profession in India has witnessed numerous changes over the years. Now, the lawyers and advocates are no longer confined to the courtrooms where they represent their clients. Now, the legal graduates as well as the postgraduates today work in various kind of settings, including the corporations and the companies, in the IT firms, in the administrative services, in the consultancies, on the corporate houses. So the lawyers have reached a kind of a level, or the accessibility of the lawyers has reached to a kind of a level that can be treated as a kind of a corporate consultant also. So the lawyers in India are not restricted to the three branches of the government, that is the legislature, executive, and the judiciary. The main role that is to confine for the lawyers. So with the constant changing of the legislation, it is very important, necessary than ever for the business to get the legal counsel that can address the new requirements in various industries. First most important area is for the law graduates or the postgraduates is the area of litigation. It means that when you are entering into the profession, or when we are entering into the profession, then they're advocating for the clients in the court of law. So before you can practice on the court, or we have to first meet certain prerequisites, and the prerequisite is this: we have to be an LLB graduate, or whether it should be for 3 years or 5 years, BLLB or BSc LLB or BBLLB, or it can be 3 years LLB after your graduation. Then we have to qualify the All India Bar Examination, and you have to get a membership with the Bar Council of India, which you desire to practice. Then you'll be known as an advocate. Now you have entered into the roles of advocate. As an advocate, obviously certain characteristics provide you with an advantage. These includes what? The capacity to communicate with the clients, as well as a fear of persuasiveness in the court of law. Lastly, the organization and the managerial skills, which also involves getting loads of work and also disposing the work in the court of law. This is also a very serious issue for the lawyers. Then there is an opportunity for working in the law firms. The law firms is actually being established. It's a conglomeration of many lawyers, and there are many law firms. And I'm not going to name the name of the law firms, but we all know that which of the law firms actually operate in India. And they specialize in many areas like mergers and acquisitions, corporate law consultancy, company law consultancy, IPO issues, and many issues pertaining to industrial law, labor law. So a law firm is a partnership actually which employs the lawyers. A law firm has specialized in not only in one area but in many areas of subjects of law. So what happens is each partner of the which joins the law firms, they are being assigned to a particular area. Another area of our law graduates and the postgraduates is to enter the judicial services. Each state has got a judicial services. Like for instance, the West Bengal is concerned, we have got West Bengal judicial services. So it is in line with other judicial services also, which is being offered in across the states in India. There is an opportunity to join the high courts also after you gain a little bit of experience and a high level of experience in the court of law. So the questions regarding the substantive and the procedural, civil and the criminal law, the property as well as contract law are actually being addressed at the judiciary. Now comes the corporate sector. The corporate sector is very important for the lawyers also, is becoming a great opportunity where organization engage into day-to-day operations that actually involves in legal complexities, and the advice of a legal practitioner is frequently valued, whether it is for the design of a contract or for advice on the legal implications of any activity. So, working in corporate office legal department entails that is the creation of the contracts, negotiation, advising on the mergers and acquisitions, insolvency, maintaining corporate compliances, and many other things. Then we come the area of the human rights lawyer. Then we come at the in the specialized area like cyber lawyer. Like we have also in the area of journalism where you can write. And the another many most important area is the academics, where you pass as a postgraduate in law and afterwards you qualify the UGC NET examination and you start your PhD program as a research scholar in the law and its allied areas, and you enter the academics, that is a teaching at the graduate level and the postgraduate level. And very important is also that the writing and blogging. Legal translation is also an important area where we actually understand that how the legal analyst works in terms of the policy analyst. There is also an opportunity for the postgraduates and the graduates to enter into the administrative services, the state administrative service or the central administrative service. You can start a entrepreneur also. There's also an opportunity for the law graduates and the postgraduates to enter into the Indian Army in the form of a judge advocate general officer, where you have to keep a 55% marks in LLB and the age bracket is 21 to 27 years. Then we have got legal outsourcing, legal process outsourcing, where most of the works which are being outsourced from US or in many other countries, like the attorneys actually outsource their work to the law firms or the the process outsourcing firms, where many law graduates are engaged in these kinds of process of offering the services. Then the area of the public prosecutor also. So there are many roles for the law graduates and the law postgraduate, but the most important thing is to learn. Learning curve is the most important area for all of us. We have to keep on learning every day and every time, because the law always offers us a new area every second and every minute. So we have to keep abreast of ourselves with all the information and the data and all the rules and the regulations which are being used in the courts and for the purpose of legal impediments. So I wish very best of luck to all our law graduates and law postgraduates to start a new venture in their career. Thank you very much for joining.